My name is David Baum, and I'm the developer of the Green Exchange. My brother and I started this project several years ago, and with the idea that we could create a green community for business. We're getting to a really fun point at the building and the development of the building. We're starting to open up more businesses, and those businesses are hiring people, and we're working with LEED Council to try to create as many local jobs as possible.
Although many of these neighborhoods have gotten much wealthier, and there is a connection between them and the businesses here, there still is a lot of work to do to try to get the lower income communities trained and up to speed and connected.
As a business person, I go to LEED, say this is what I want to accomplish. How do you go about doing it? Right now we're trying to get clarification on the TIFs and SPIFs here on Goose Island. We want to do an energy program here. We've already got Con Ed and the gas companies lined up. Now we just have to get the other side of the financing put through, and LEED's working very closely to get that done.
So I believe in development without displacement, working in coordination with organizations like the LEED Council, which helps me to make sure that surrounding businesses or property owners aren't adversely affected by the development and growth of other businesses that may move to the area. But also working in coordination with the LEED Council, we make sure when new employers do come to the community that they have the community in mind, that we do some customized training, that we make sure community folks are in a position where they can work for the new developer.
Well, those skills that I learned with LEED Council and heat training, I'm using those directly now in the position I'm doing now. As far as testing the HVAC equipment, doing energy evaluations, determining thermal envelopes, things of that nature. I mean, that training, that's what the heat training taught you to do. So I'm using those skills right now. My class was the first class that actually went through this training. And there were growing pains, of course, with anything that's new, but overall the experience and the people were willing to work with you. They genuinely seemed concerned. They wanted to do a good job to put us out in the workplace, fully trained.
Well, I think LEED Council has come a long way. I mean, basically where we started from, they're really a smaller organization. You now have more business part of it. They've gotten more involved with the city, working with zoning, planning, Department of Transportation, working with, even with the bicycle routes, they were talking about that, more infrastructure issues. So there's been more things, more exciting things happening along the Halstead-Clybourne corridor.
The LEED Council's role in this is to constantly remind us that we have to have a very strong industrial sector in Chicago, and that we have to nurture it and maintain it if we're going to be able to provide jobs and good jobs for Chicago residents. That affects all communities.
The LEED Council made arrangements, reached out to City Hall, and got the mayor to come out to our area, our PMD, and meet with industry, owners of industry. So my dad agreed to host a breakfast, and it was a wonderful experience. The mayor came out, he saw what was going on here, he thought it was terrific. We worked with LEED Council very closely and the city to vacate part of the street out in front. It was a public street, very unsafe. Cars would whip through, we had cranes, it didn't jive. We were a perfect candidate for an industrial street and alley vacation. The LEED Council went with me to all kinds of community meetings where we extolled the virtues of this street vacation, and they helped with the city developing a new traffic plan, and Marcy Street was redeveloped, and it just was safer, better flow of traffic. It worked. It would have been almost impossible for us to stay here.
What I would say is, if you got LEED advocating for you, you got some bulldogs on your side.
For our 30th anniversary, we are rebranding ourselves as North Branch Works. As such, we will continue to do three things: help businesses grow, connect people to and train them for jobs, and link business, community, and government to improve our local economy. That has been LEED Council's mission for the last 30 years, and it will continue to be so for North Branch Works.